Hi everyone, it's Gary Nicholson here. This is your Mountain Weather Planning Outlook updated on Sunday the 4th of August. I hate to say it's more of the same, but that's more or less what we've got for the week ahead. Low pressure stays in charge. There'll be some showers, heavy, thundery at times through the week ahead, and not really any change in that overall unsettled story. Low pressure still, even towards next weekend, is set to dominate. Let's take you through the charts then, and for Monday, a bank holiday in Scotland of course. We've got a front that's moving northwards across the Highlands early in the day. That will give some persistent rain tending to clear, and then it's a story of showers that follow that, edging their way north and northeastwards through the day, with some heavy and thundery bursts, most likely focused toward the northeastern side of the Cairngorms and the far northeast corner of Scotland through the afternoon, but the odd heavy burst is possible almost anywhere. Showers for England and Wales, much more scattered, an early front passing eastwards with patches of rain, and then just one or two showers likely following on a southwesterly breeze. For Tuesday, a broadly unsettled day with low pressure again parked toward the northwest, a fairly humid, unstable atmosphere, so showers will develop widely. In fact, areas of rain really on the go from first thing in the morning across many western regions. Those will become increasingly widespread as the day goes on. Some heavy thundery downpours, slow moving across the Highlands, focused through the afternoon towards the Cairngorms and Sutherland, where you could just get bursts of rain lasting for quite a while. The showers will move through more quickly across England and Wales, but where they form into bands could still give some frequent bursts of rain and still the risk of some thunder breaking out here. So a poorer day on balance compared to Monday for England and Wales. Wednesday sees the low centred a bit more toward the northeast of Scotland. A wraparounder of front threatens to bring some frequent rain or showers and some heavy bursts again to the northern side of the Highlands. Scattered showers elsewhere will move through on that westerly breeze across England and Wales quite quickly, and it may be that the western side of Wales, around the coast and across the coastal fells in Cumbria, showers here move through and you get a brighter picture by the afternoon, as the showers tend to concentrate a bit further across more eastern parts of England and Wales by this time. Now for Thursday, a rather complicated picture as we start to fall between weather systems. It may be a better day on balance, but we're not completely immune from the risk of showers breaking out once again. It will depend on local wind variations. There could be a few zones where a cluster of showers get going and there's risk of something thundery in there again, but on balance it's perhaps a chance for being one of the better days of the week for many places. Notice though the next area of low pressure that's gathering itself around Biscay, that threatening to move in as we head into Friday. And that's the risk of where we get to. It seems as though the deep low is centred toward the southwest of Britain, a frontal system spinning its way northwards. It brings the threat of some heavy rain setting in for Wales, moving into Pennine areas as well. North of that, something of a ragged front across the Highlands. There's still the risk of some bursts of rain and showers, an easterly wind strengthening on the top side of that low pressure system across Scotland. It may be that Scotland escaped comparatively better if things are just ahead of that weather system. We're not quite getting the heavy rain extending northwards at this stage, it looks like, but the threat is into the weekend that rain becomes widespread once again. So watch the timing basically later in the week. There's a bit of uncertainty just how that low pressure system behaves as it comes in. It looks like things go downhill quite rapidly once again. The low then is in charge for the weekend, and wrapped around that will be belts of rain and heavy showers. The risk of wind strengthening as well could be up to gale force in some places, depending on just what the shape of that low pressure system is. So next weekend looks pretty poor. It's the idea of the low very much parking itself toward the north, just slowly drifting off into the North Sea. And really, as we go into the early part of next week, it just maintains a fairly showery pattern. If anything, a little bit cooler than we've seen in recent times. The airflow is coming round somewhat more from the northwest. There's a glimmer of pressure just trying to build a bit across England and Wales, so things may be just settling down, a little bit quieter maybe for some as the week goes on. I still think it stays under a mixed, showery west by northwesterly regime across much of the northern half of Britain, so we may do well if we're talking about any genuine settled weather at this stage. I think for the time being, it's got to be said, it looks a rather mixed pattern well on into the middle part of August. The Atlantic westerly jet stream looks very much in charge almost still as far as we can see. So it's still not particularly good, is it? We've got one or two better days maybe just in there locally, but there's no genuinely settled weather or high pressure in the offing for the time being. We'll keep you up to date though. We'll keep looking for a return to decent weather. Stay up to date with us, of course, every day on our website for all your local forecasts. You can follow us on social media feeds as well. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.